Hello viewers, Dio here from K Diagnostics. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do an engine RPM drop test on this 2016 Ford Focus with a 2.0 liter. The customer complaint on this one is that the check engine light is flashing on the dash and the engine is shaking. Pretty much the entire car shakes as the engine runs. So I don't know if the camera can pick this up. The entire engine is really shaking right now. So I already looked at the codes and everything. We're gonna be doing a cylinder balance test on this engine. So there are a couple ways you can do this. You can use a scan tool to disable the injectors if you're checking the injectors, but I'm gonna be checking the coil, so I'm gonna check the ignition system. The good thing about this is that it's a coil unplugged ignition system, so each cylinder has one individual coil on top of it. So this is coil 1, 2, 3, 4. So since they're very easy to access, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start disconnecting one coil at a time. If this cylinder is contributing to the engine's operation, the engine RPM should drop. If the RPM doesn't drop, that will tell me that the cylinder is not contributing to the engine's operation, okay? So let's do that. I'm gonna disconnect this, just watch and listen to the engine RPM. I hope the camera can pick it up. Can you guys see it? It almost stalled on me. So once I disconnect this coil, the engine tends to die. So let's disconnect this one now. So when I disconnect this one, nothing happens. Can you guys see? This is disconnected, nothing happens. So let's try this one. And as you guys can see, the engine just died. So this confirms to me that this cylinder is not contributing. So let me go back inside the car and start it back up. I mean, well, I don't even need to do that. Let's just focus on these two cylinders right here. So this cylinder is contributing because when we disconnect it for a little longer, the engine dies. But when we disconnect this one, nothing happens. We can leave it disconnected for an hour, the engine is not gonna die. So this cylinder is contributing, this one is not contributing. For the engine to work, we need to have two fundamentals. We have to have compression, spark, and fuel. So if you have compression, spark, if you have fuel, your engine should run properly. So if one of the three is missing, the cylinder is going to run poorly. So this engine is running poorly. So I suspect we have a coil issue. So what are we going to do? I'm going to swap these coils. So I'm going to put this coil on this cylinder and this one on the other cylinder. So this is the faulty coil, remember? So if this misfire, if this engine that's not contributing, if it becomes this one after transferring the coil onto this one, then it's going to confirm that the issue is the coil. Because the coil can cause it, the spark plug can cause it, a defective valve or piston rings can cause it, or even a defective injector can do that too. But I don't think that's the issue on this. I believe it's just a coil. So let's swap this and see what happens. So after I put this coil on this cylinder, if this one no longer contributes, it means the problem is the coil, okay? So let's swap that really quickly. So this one here was the coil that wasn't contributing. So I'm gonna hold this with my left hand, and this one here is the coil that was contributing. So I'm gonna put the coil that was contributing on the second cylinder and the one that wasn't contributing on the first cylinder. So I just simply swapped the coils. That's what I did. Just swap them. So if the misfire follows the cylinder, or follows the coil, I should say, then we will know that our issue is the coil itself. I mean, we can still inspect the spark plug. We can still remove the spark plug just to look at it. But if the problem where the spark plug, the misfire is not gonna follow the coil's change. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside the car and start it. All right, guys, so as you guys can hear, I got the car running right now, and it's actually misfiring severely right now. So these are the two coils that are swapped. So let me start disconnecting them now and see what happens. As you guys can tell, nothing happens when I disconnect this. This is the one that was on this second cylinder right here. So this is disconnected, nothing happens. The engine RPM doesn't change. So let's disconnect the second one now. This is the non-good, the good one that was working on this cylinder. Let's disconnect this and see what happens. And as you guys can see, once I disconnect this, the engine dies. So the problem is this coil right here. And this coil looks new. It looks like it had been replaced. Can you start this for me, please? So this coil here looks new. I mean, let's test it just one last time. So the engine is really running sluggishly right now. Okay, don't give it gas. So watch this. I disconnect this, nothing happens. But watch when I disconnect this one. You guys see? It dies. Okay, just turn it off. That's fine, you can turn the key off. All right, guys, so that's it. This coil, it looks like this coil had been replaced not too long ago. And here is the box of the new coil. And sometimes these aftermarket coils can be defective out of the box. So I would say we should get an OE coil and put it on and see what happens. I know these engines, these 2.0, sometimes have valve issues and stuff, but I don't think that's the issue here, because I mean, we swapped the coil and then the misfire went to the other cylinder. Remember, this originally was working and this one wasn't. But once we swapped the coil, now this is not working anymore. It's no longer contributing, and this is contributing. Because when I disconnect this, nothing happens. But when I disconnect this one, the engine dies. I mean, eventually we're gonna check all 4 coils, but I think we should get 4 coils for this car first and see what happens. I can also look at the spark plug and see how the spark plug looks, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Our problem lies on this coil right here. So I hope you like it. This is a quick test you can do. You don't have to have any fancy tools. You just have to locate where your coil is and know how to disconnect it. This electric connector has a little tab that you have to push down, and then actually there's a locking tab. So you have to push this locking tab back first, and then push this tab here on the connector, push it down, and then pull. Right? So this locking tab, you have to push the tab back and then push on this black tab and then pull. That's how you disconnect it. So easy to do. So this is something you can do by yourself to check your coil, because if you disconnect it and the RPM doesn't change, it means that cylinder is not contributing. So what you can do, you can swap the coil. If you put a coil from a different cylinder on that particular cylinder, if it starts to contribute, then the issue is the coil. If it's still not contributing, then you can go further. You can remove the spark plug, look at it, maybe swap the spark plugs too to see if that fixes it. But if it doesn't, then you can look at compression or injection. You can see if the injector is spraying fuel in the cylinder and so on. So I hope you like this short video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, K Diagnostics. While you are down there, ring the bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. So if you have any comments, questions, criticism, leave them in the comment box. Once again, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.